Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and to Disco Elysium. So let's continue. Uh, we didn't finish the to check the body actually. It's just that we ran out of time, when we were doing this earlier. So let's continue a bit with inspecting the body. Um, okay, I think I think this is actually what we already did, or we already saw. All right, so we did number one. Now we do number two, internal examination summary. Central nervous system, he says, and then concludes abruptly, I have nothing. Do you have anything on this man's central nervous system? Of course. There is a moral to be drawn from it, a moral to this story. If I may add the moral of this story, eh? What would that be? I looks at you inquisitively. The dead man looks too. We barely contain excitement to hear the moral of this story. The brain is very vulnerable to compromises in its blood supply. Yep, I think that may well be the moral of every story, officer, the lieutenant grins. All right, NA. Good. Musculoskeletal. Purge fluid is coming from the mouth. He gets close to the mouth hole, eyes squinting from the stench. Not injury related. Eyes and tongue protuberant. Hyoid bone. Is that pronounced hyoid? Well, hyoid bone, let's see. With his eyes almost closed, the lieutenant puts his hand on the dead man's throat and begins to massage it gently. A rotting smell erupts from the mouth. Purge fluid runs down his lips, black and viscous. You hear cracks as the lieutenant moves his sharp fingers inside the flesh, like the creaking of an old house at night. Yeah, okay, do that. The hyoid bone is fractured, he says after a while. The rest of the musculoskeletal system is intact. Unremarkable. Write it down. Respiratory system? Back hunched as if in prayer, he begins to pry open the dead man's jaws. He stops to exert more force. Both hands are used. Oral cavity shows no lesions. The victim has received dental implants, possibly after a combat wound. Mouth swollen, hemorrhaging present in mucosa of the lips and mouth. Look inside the dead man's mouth. Sure. No scream, no sigh of relief rises from the darkness inside. Its fume is there, sickly sweet air, unlike anything living. You feel like you're about to throw up again, straight in the mouth of his. Look deeper inside. Oh, wow, really? That that damaged our health just because I looked inside even more? Okay, I did not expect that. It's hard. Once more, you taste stomach acid in the back of your throat. A contraction. Sorry. Your throat pumps a little something from your stomach and into your mouth. You're forced to swallow just to keep looking. Inside, you see darkness, just a mess of meat and darkness. Inland Empire. There are ancient mysteries down there, Kobo. Ask me later. Okay. Hemorrhaging present. Why did it suddenly start snowing? Like, what the heck? But okay. Hemorrhaging present in mucus. The lieutenant repeats impatiently. He lets go of the jaws. The mouth snaps shut before you. Write it down. Hepatobiliary. NA. He wipes his brow. Why? Don't we have anything? Are you a hepatobiliary expert? He looks at the corpse stomach with a mixture of tiredness and disgust. Hepato means liver, and biliary the gallbladder and bile ducts. Am I an expert on those things? Nothing in your alcohol-soaked memory directs to having forensic expertise on either one. I don't think so. Neither am I. And that's it? That's it. Okay, Brett NA. Same for toxicology and serology. NA. Both? Unless you have untapped reservoirs of knowledge there. Reservoirs? No, but do they take obscure trivia and odd tidbits? um, sure. No. Competitionist in me wonders if there is something we could still do. Like a toxicology screening, it looks at the monster. At this stage, adopt processing will find anything, even if it was bringing with that. But still, you should add request. Write NA, not toxicology request. Cardiovascular. The body exhibits heavy lividity. Blood has gathered in the hands, feet, and neck. Hypostasis is visually consistent with a hanging. Write it down. Gastrointestinal. He breathes a sigh of approaching relief. This is the last field on the list. He looks around to the ground, the pool of feces there. Okay. This will do. Then Digested semi-solid food in stomach. Voila. It touches the corpse below the lower abdomen briefly. Write it down, omit the voila, or write it down and keep the voila. Okay, what kind of choice is this game? What am I supposed to take here? Uh, all right. I will omit the voila. What's next on the list? Well, the next thing is the description of the injuries. Let's see. It tells his head. We have bite marks, contusions on the head and the chest, and a ligature mark encircling the neck. You'll need 3 fields. Leave a fourth one too. Let's see. Uh, Bite marks. He nods. Head, chest, and scalp bite marks mark injuries. Predation by birds cause damage to the body, and odontologist does not need to be consulted. Write it down. In your opinion, officer, beneath the description there are 2 boxes waiting to be ticked. Opinion fatal injury or non-fatal post-mortem. It's non-fatal post-mortem. Agreed. Next injury? Contusions. So, the scalp bleeds from a post-mortem head injury, a stone. The injury does not have the rim of an early inflammatory response. The perpetrator on the scene has confessed to causing it post-mortem. At maximum velocity. Okay, Kuno. Has confessed to causing it at maximum velocity. Write it down. Coagulated blood sticks to the scalp and chest, where the countless stones have hit that man. Beneath the description of injury, 2 boxes. A. Opinion fatal injuries or non-fatal postmortem. Non-fatal postmortem. Right. Next. Well, first thing first. What's the fourth injury field for? Nothing, just in case. Sure. All right. Ligature mark and finish the autopsy. A dark red abraded ligature mark encircling the neck with a gap on the nape measuring, let's say, 7 centimeters. The hyoid bone is fractured, the cervical column intact. I see hemorrhaging on the skin above and below the ligature mark, depth on the mark, of the mark 1 centimeter. No signs of clawing on the neck. Write it down. Below the note, 2 customary boxes wait to be ticked. The man's head jerks to the side, awaiting your judgment. The ring around his neck is visible. Uh, hmm. Well, fatal injury? That's it. A cracks and an easy smile. We have established cause of death. It's not much, and it leaves so much with the question, but it's a start. Alright. That's complete. 70 experience, and that gives us a skill point. Great. It produces a small black lipstick. What? No, sorry. There's not a black lipstick. There's a black plastic roll from his jacket, a body bag. Let's wrap this up. I pronounce the field autopsy over. First, how did it go? Well, well. We established probable cause of that. Some would say that's the goal of an autopsy. We also requested toxicological screening. That was true. But the results should arrive in a couple of weeks. If you're lucky, I would not hold my breath. What else? And that's 5 more experience. Nice. We were through with the list of injuries too. We described them all in detail. What is there to say? Given the circumstances, it was a professional field autopsy. Alright, what now? I need a copy of that autopsy form, then I will drive him to Faubourg. Okay. Rip out a copy of the autopsy pages. Okay, new task, send the victim's body to processing. Yes, for processing. He looks at the dead man one more time, then at the slip of red paper in his hand, then at the corpse again. You tilt your head, also looking at the corpse. I'm sure we didn't get everything. There is always something. Alright, we got a couple more things here. That man's boots probably... okay, probably later. This, we want him to wait still, because we want to take the boots away, obviously. So, this will be the last thing that we do probably tomorrow, and tonight we will end up removing the boots. But we have a perception. Oh, wait. Okay, so it's a -1 for established probable cause. So since we did the autopsy, this gives us a -1. And it's a +1 because we felt a little bump on the head. That's a 70% though, perception, number 4. Let's leave it at that for now and see what we have about perception. First and foremost, victim body and Well, that's complete. Perception, right? What do we have about that? Oh damn, I forgot how to check. Okay, here. Perception. I don't think we have any thing of perception actually. Yeah, we don't seem to have anything that leads to perception here. Do we have any perception stuff going on already? Not as far that as far as I can see. There's reaction speed all the time, interfacing. Okay, what about this skill point that we got? Oh, wait. We got 3 skill points. Okay, okay. That is not bad at all. Hmm. 3 skill points. Were we doing something in terms of thoughts? Yes, we are. The White Morning. Well, we could definitely use one of those skill points to unlock a thought. But, what is our map saying here? Annette is suggestion, and it's the I think it's the only locked one that we have. Yeah, suggestion. Okay. Uh, we have 2 empathy, 2 physical, well, 3 physical instruments. So we probably should want to put a point in physical instrument, at least. Huh. Okay. You know what? Since we have 3 skill points, let's do something like this. Let's put 1 here. Let's put 1 in perception. And let's keep the, I mean, that's probably super low though. That's the issue. Well, let's accept these changes here. Okay. And let's see what the level of the thing is now. Let's see. It became 28%. Ooh, that's not a lot. That is not a lot. Maybe we want another point in perception and just ignore the thought since we just did 1 thought basically. I think I'm actually gonna do that. We're far away from another thought. If we wanted to open one, like let's say I finish this, which is pretty close actually, and I want to open another one. Yeah, that's gonna be far away. What other thoughts did we want to do? Bow Collector, yeah, and Kingdom of Conscience. These are the 2 that we wanted to do actually. Minus authority, minus high coordination, and minus 2 half light. Oof. Okay. Well, I think right now the most important thing is to notice something about the body before we actually cannot do that anymore, you know? So maybe another point in perception would actually be good. Perception. Accept changes. What about now? What is the level now? The percentage, I mean. 42%. Okay. Okay. That is not bad. Let me try that, I guess. Come on, it's a 42. Come on. Let's do it. Ah, damn. That means that now we need to put another point into that. That is not ideal. Critical failure. What the heck? Oh, look at our... Whoa. Look at our dice roll. It's a 1 and 1. So out of 2 dice, we got 2 ones. That's why it's a critical failure. Holy. You run your hands over the victim's cold body, his limbs, his torso with his swollen organs. Maybe you should be more thorough. Damn. Sure, look at her fingers. If they're dark, they're chipped and quite long. There is dirt under them, that's all. Think we missed something? You can share the feeling that there are more secrets concealed in the flesh before you. I got a gut feeling that there is more to this corpse. Yeah. Okay, well, we're in liver mortis here. Is disintegrating. We need to refrigerate the body if we want to conduct another examination, and we need to do it fast. Can't it just hang out here for a while longer? If you want for this task to slowly become impossible, then yes. Otherwise, no. He's been hanging out far too long already. We need to ice him. Okay, wait, we found a fridge for the body. That's 5 XP. Hey, a white smile appears in his face. Wasn't there a giant iceberg sarcophagus below that building? Points towards the commercial area. Why, yes, there was. That's what the iceberg-shaped refrigerator is for. No. New task fridge the victim's body. Now, detective, I've really been disappointed by the size of a giant iceberg fridge, but I think we should still take a look at it first to make sure it's big enough before we carry him over. Closes his notebook and cracks his neck. Let's move. With every hour, whatever we're looking for in the deceased will become harder to find. I just want to check if it's still available to do. I mean, it's probably locked. Yeah, it's probably locked. Okay. So we failed that. That was a bit of a shame. But we got a new mission out of that, actually. Check the fridge. Okay. So, we have also unlocked a few different things here. We did put a point into physical instrument, actually our last point that we could put. What were the choices about that again? The sleeping dock worker. Okay, well, it's not been there anymore, at least for the last few days. The barbell and the ice cream maker. Okay, so they're both in the place that we actually want to go. You know what? That's actually pretty good. So let's go there right now. Let's make it a useful trip. That would be down here. Alright, so. Does this change anything if you put the thing in our hand? Just to try, again. You know. No, still no. Okay, leave, and let's put back our thing in our hands here. Okay. Oh, I don't remember what was the right one here. Black cable, giant red cable. Probably the giant red cable. Somewhere in the dark, a giant electric mammal stitched to life. Yes, that's the bear. Okay. All right. So, that is not openable yet, but we do have the barbell, which is close to here, and the fridge. Well, first thing first, let's deal with the fridge. The bear's eyes are still glowing red, watching over all the ice cream wrappers hidden inside its belly. So what do you think of this fridge game? Does it look big enough for it looks big enough for 2 corpses, okay? It's certainly an eccentric. Whoa, what is wrong with me? I cannot say that word. Eccentric choice, but it is capacious and cold enough too. Your visual confirms you could fit 2 more bodies in the ice bear fridge. Shall we go and get the body then? I'll take the lead. I'll take the head, you take the feet. The stairs won't be easy, but we'll manage. The 2 of you, easily. Okay, let's do this. Clap your hands. The body's heavier than you expect. That's loud. Sorry, that was loud. Like, really loud. The body's heavier than you expected and stinkier. It takes half an hour to get it down to the basement. Then 10 more minutes to stuff it into the fridge. The lieutenant takes a step back to admire your handiwork. Task complete and 30 experience. Alright. Beautiful, he says, wiping his hands in his handkerchief. A dead body in a nice bare fridge. This is some of the best police work I've ever done. You've definitely earned a drink after this. Perhaps even some pagan rights. No physical instrument. I am sorry. Has been a meeting set to fight. Nope. Think it's gonna work? No, not really. Look at that. What have we done? We stuffed the dead body in a nice bare fridge. This story does not leave this room. Alright. I think this is a glorious achievement and people need to hear about it. Hmm. Okay, we did our best with the means at our disposal. Did we though? It says. Okay, maybe we did. At least we stopped the body from decomposing further. Now you can conduct another inspection under controlled circumstances. Inside the icy realm of the fridge, of the ice bear fridge, the corpse stands slumped, waiting. Uh, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. This made it available to us again. What? Okay. Okay. Let's try with tell me something then, man, first. How do you like it in the fridge? That's 5 XP, nice. I like it a lot, brother. This is really your finest hour. You're a genius, a regular couple, Angelo. At the autopsy, you said you have ancient mysteries. Oh yes, Cabo mi lobo. In the gift horse mouth, tracts and wakes and waterways. Ancient materials buried. Yeah, but to where, brother? Just a small gulp away, my beloved Kobo. A small gulp away. Gulp away. Enough. Wow, wow, wow. It even went just higher right now because we asked that. Well, this thing maybe didn't need to put 2 points in perception. Maybe that was a bit fast of me. But look at this. It's just an 83% now. That's pretty good. So let's see. Bam. Success. Your arm reaches out and your eyes close as if by their own volition. It's dark all around. You feel cold dead flesh through the latex glove. It's right under the palm of your hand. What is this? His face, his cheeks, his nose, his fat swollen lips. Like a rubber spider, your gloved hand crawls on his features. Everything is silent all around. Um, okay. Curl up his nostrils. What? Put your fingers in his mouth. Squeeze his nose. Put your fingers in his mouth, I guess. The oral cavity is cold and moist. A ball-like tongue attaches itself to the base of the mouth, rolling around like a scallop. You're on the right track. Okay. Open your eyes and look. No, touch something else. Play with it. This feels right. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. The tongue moves freely in the cavity. The mucosa of the mouth is slippery, fragile, even through the latex. From the soft meat, teeth are budding, hard pearls of bone in the gums, and in the back of the mouth. Can you feel it? You're so close. Rip his jaw open now. Look in. Open your eyes and look. A vision of black and dark red death, pried open by your hands and studded with teeth. Looks like he's laughing, death fumes rising from his throat. And there, in the back of his mouth, above the bell of the uvula, right in the soft palate, you see a hole, barely visible to the human eye. It is swollen shut, almost vanished, no larger than 0.4 centimeters in radius. The edges appear darkened. An abrasion color. This is what we are after. Say abrasion color, say fuck yeah, or touch with your finger gently. Say abrasion color. Okay. Abrasion color. The lieutenant looks in. There's a pen in his hand. His notebook is open at the copy paper. Touch with your finger gently. A black trickle of liquid runs into his throat from the wound. Put your finger in. Your index fits right in there. A tight tunnel of flesh opens up. Tissue damage, wide enough for 2 fingers. As you push both in, you reach through his mouth right into his brainstem. Brainstem. What? Oh yes, that's what this part is called. You've seen the drawings, you studied them. Alright. Feel around first. The basal ganglia feels clumpy. What enter here as torn apart is reptilian complex. This man will never sleep again, never wake. Okay, push deeper. Your yellow fingers, oh right, because the gloves, slide into the remains of the limbic system. There is no resistance. It's gelatinous. There's log-like structures of damage too. The tearing extends deep into both hemispheres. This is what he used to regulate his emotions with. Okay, there's a cavity cut right between the hemispheres. The lieutenant answers with the sound of his pen on paper. Okay, push deeper. His fingers are all the way in now, reaching towards the inside of his skull. The cavity goes further, but the entry wound isn't wide enough for the rest of your hand to follow. All the muscles in your body harden. Time to enter him. I don't know. Wiggle in or punch a hole through his mouth. I think I want to wiggle in. Your fingers reach towards his skull. The cerebral cortex feels like jelly, cold jelly. Strange fluid stems down your wrist as you push deeper until you feel it on the tip of your finger. Ice cold, serrated metal. Its edges cut right through the latex and into your finger. Feel a solid object right under. Oh, this is an interfacing. Oh, thank God. Okay, maybe I'm happy now since it's a red check. Maybe I'm happy now that I that I put 2 points in the interfacing. I feel a solid object right under the skull. Can you get to it? He searches his pockets for something. Inspect the skull first. Okay. There is a tiny crack, a protrusion in the cranium, right in the back of his head. Your finger must be pointing straight at it from the inside. The object that is in there stopped just short of the skull in the encephalus, knocking this tiny fracture into the cranium. That's 5 XP. Nice. This is the irregularity you felt before, the one that was too tiny to register consciously. We have the makings of a very small exit wound here. The lieutenant leans closer. Okay. Interfacing. Fish it out. Precise spot of exit wound. Yes. Yes. And bam. Well, 97%, it had to be a success. Great. So we're fishing it out. You pick the object between your index and middle finger. It feels sharp, like metal. With your face twisting from pain and concentration, all you need to do is just whisper, I got it, or slowly pull your finger out. Well, whisper, I got it. Good, good. The fridge in the background buzzes with excitement. Slowly pull your fingers out. The inside of the head feels cold and smooth like a glove as you pull it out, sweat dripping down your brow. Careful not to lose the prize between your fingers. 5 XP, oh, okay. With a plop, your hand emerges from the mouth. The garden glove is covered in blood right up to the wrist. Between your fingers, a small flower, a blossom made of lead. A bullet. The lieutenant puts a small bag marked evidence under it. Drop it in. Nice. The bullet falls in the bag, leaving a smattering of blood on the plastic. He raises the bag under his eyes and says, unknown caliber, rifle, some kind of brittle alloy, fracture on impact. Can I have it? I guess. Item gained, evidence. Okay, of course, you deserve it. The lieutenant drops the bag in your hand. It feels light. Yes. We need to add an item to the injury list. He turns to his notebook. Injury number 4, oval entry wound with an abrasion color, soft palate, back of mud. High velocity, temporary cavity in brain tissue. Small exit wound on the occiput. He underlines the injury forcefully. How does that sound? Sounds like Kevin. Sounds about right. Say nothing. Sounds about right. Opinion, fatal injury. Goddamn right. Um, yeah. And one last thing. Click, click goes the pen. We should amend injury number 3, ligament mark. New opinion, non-fatal post-mortem treatment. Is proposing the bullet was the real cause of that, and the hanging an attempt to conceal this fact. Yes, that's what I was thinking too. Um, treatment. Treatment officer is an attempt to manipulate the body after death to hide the real cause with a false cause. In this case, this injury here, it points at the mark in Sinclair Carper's neck. The ligament marked the fractured hyoid bone. It was all a treatment. Yes, and the belt around its neck, the hanging, even dragging into the yard, all of it was done after this man was already dead. Dead, double, double, double. What the heck? Um, agreed. I have had my doubts since he showed me the tracks. Why did they carry him over? Why not march him? I thought. There was no satisfying explanation. Okay, secret task complete. Find the bullet before you get fooled. Okay, that was good. 30 experience. There have been other signs too, small details. Everything is too neatly designed for us to assign a proper cause here, as we did for Hartley. Well, no more. There is, of course, the very real possibility he was both shot and hanged. Maybe they just shot him while they hanged him. Who will do this? Why would anyone do this? I think I need to watch myself. Maybe the bullet holds more answers. While they hanged him? To put him out of his misery, thinks it's possible, but it does not explain all the other dubious things here. Lack of struggle, primarily. I may be intellectually sloppy, but I prefer one theory at a time. And this just smacks of treatment to me. Who would do this? That's for us to find out, but this, it will make finding them just a little easier. Why would anyone do this? To hide something. The real killer, the real motivation, what really happened here? I think I need to wash myself. Uh, okay. New task, wash off the sad smell. Oh, you really, really do. I'm glad to hear you say that. Your room in the Willinger Rags should come with a bathroom. Be sure to make use of it in the evening. Okay, Kim, you didn't have to say that much. Maybe the bullet holds more answers? Yes, we should take a closer look at it. I'm certain he has more to tell us. This little thing could reveal much about the weapon that shot it. What happens next? We bag the corpse and carry him to the holding pen of my Kanima. I can't transport him to process him myself, but I will be gone for the rest of the day. You'll be gone? What should I do in the meanwhile? Work on the case, tend to personal matters, try not to do anything too dangerous. An officer needs backup in a neighborhood like this. I'll leave that choice to you. And one more thing, he looks you in the eye. Great work, detective. After you bag the corpse, Lieutenant Kisaragi will leave the party until tomorrow morning. You can do side tasks and even the main case, but it might be more difficult. Plan his exit accordingly. Okay, let's leave for now. So we've got secret task done. We've got new task here. We got I don't know why this is lit up for some reason. We got the bullet here to check. So a bunch of stuff basically. But this episode will be running very long. So if you don't mind, I'm gonna end it right here. So as always, thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.